fossils getting back to it. It's like it's like you never went away, really.
Yeah, it feels like that for us. It feels very. Do you know? I think one of the things that we learned being away from the band was that it's supposed to be fucking fun. You know, you're supposed to be enjoying yourselves, and if you're worrying about this and worrying about being this big ambition and doing this and getting on that TV show and that radio station, it squeezes all the fun out of everything you're doing. So I think as a band, we're much more into just enjoying ourselves and living in the moment and realising, yeah, we're at this because we've in the 2-3 years that we've been back, we're already in a bigger position than we were when we left off. And that's something to be very humble about, you know. That's something to be very, yeah, it's something to be very, you know, you don't just get that. People don't go, oh yeah, we're just going to give you back your success that you had before. You know, you have to work for it. And it's very, as I say, humbling is the right word, to be back in that position. And now we're kind of like, look, this is great, and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy myself, and I'm going to talk to these fans, I'm going to sign this, I'm going to just relax and smile and just love life, you know? And I think that's the biggest change. You know, before like, we've got to do this, we've got to do that, you know? And now we're just like, oh, yeah, this is great, yeah. You know? And then, and to be more focused and to be more living in the moment and enjoy yourself, that's the biggest difference, I think.
How involved are you with the charities that you, I mean, you are involved with charities,
yes.
I don't know how to what level, but I mean, they're like asylum seekers and torture victims, is it?
Yes, yeah, I mean, it's just, I worked with the Mandela Foundation, and I've been to a few places in Africa over the years. I worked with female genital mutilation as one of the things, and I'm working with the asylum seekers that come over here, and they're children, you know, but they look like they're 35 because they've just been through so much. And so I did I still do some music therapy with them, and just sometimes it's just, I'll think of the melodies and they'll give me the words, and just finding the words for some of the things that they're feeling, getting it out, and trying to get them to get back in touch with some of those feelings. And it's hard because they come over to this country and, you know, asylum seekers, people just want to hang them and beat them up and throw them in some weird place in the middle of the countryside. So that's been heart-wrenching as well as very heart-fulfilling thing to be involved in.
And how about the female genital mutilation?
That's like an ongoing thing. I've been involved with that for a very, very long time. You know, involved in setting up and helping conferences. We went to a place in Giglu in East Africa. It's just something that's very close to my heart, really. I think the root of a woman is the clitoris, and I think that when it's kind of attacked in that way, it's something that's been happening for many centuries, and something that is, I think 15,000 people girls in London alone are still having this done. So it's just something that we're trying to eradicate. One thing is to make it illegal, another thing is to get people to report it. It's an ongoing thing.
I'm going to throw it out to the floor now, because I've got tons to ask you, but I know there's so many fans in here that I don't want to hog you. So let's get the light. Oh, hands going up everywhere. Can we have the lights up a little bit more, because before we couldn't actually see people. That's playing down. Oh.